Unread messages. Cerberus Command request. Alright. From Cerberus Command. Reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like to look into a simulation on Lorik, a nearby planet in the Fathar system. Scan the planet for a base where we believe Eclipse Mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Extract the operative. If the operative is beyond rescue, recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. Things are quiet again from the Omega Clinic desk. Ooh, this is Solus's buddy, coworker, assistant. That's the one. Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solus's clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check, how badly it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest of them without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks, Daniel. We're making a difference in the world. See what upgrades we can get. Or whatever. How's the team? Garrett. We can put him in some white armor. White non-battle damaged armor. We'll keep him in the blue. Loyalty. Normal loyalty feels a bit insulting. He's the first OG crew member. Not that we've met. Tali's out there somewhere. Oh, man. Talia and Garrus are, like, competing for my favor right now. He's getting a shot. Armor piercing and overload. Hot diggity doggity. Well, let's go meet the bastard. Forward battery. He said he'd be hanging out. Do you know where he is? You know where that is? Martin, you're smart. Not. There's the elevator. So many times I've like conditioned myself in Mass Effect 1 to walk into here to find the discussion room. Forward battery. Oh. It tells us. It just tells us. Well, that's useful. Would have been more useful if I found that earlier. Why does the camera feel like it's moving so slow? Hold on, let me. I don't know if like I've been playing like my games before now with like higher mouse sensitivity, but it feels kind of slow in this. Better. All right. Forward battery.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields. Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
There we go. There is. Well, this is a much smaller room than I thought it would be. So, how's it going?
Shepard, need me for something?
Let's talk about the weapons.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick.
Oh, it's also like
Still don't
much
like our chances
larger.
against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
So how should we?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Wait, can we not? Here? Here we go. The Thanix cannons. Normandy weapon upgrade. The Turian-designed Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon is now installed on the Normandy. This cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. This will cost that much. Go ahead.
Shepard, need me for something?
How's the crew faring?
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Good. We'll take more look at the upgrades later. So, what have you been doing?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
You changed your tune fast. This is weird. You're okay with this?
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
You had a squad?
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
They must have hated you.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
You were a thug.
It sounds like you were just
Well,
another
no.
gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
So what have you been doing since I've been gone?
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I trained to become a Spectre after the Normandy was destroyed, but it didn't work out. Too much politicking at the Citadel. Nobody was willing to take risks.
Am I still a Spectre?
Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
How'd you get a group?
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us,
That's all.
including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
Well, what happened to you then?
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
So,
I'm not sure I understand.
tell me more.
What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Have you found him?
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Hey, as soon as you find him, you tell me. The Thexus cannon. Still looking for your stuff. Well, I'm not looking for it. I know where it is. We haven't gone to the Citadel yet. Well, I got there, Gardner. Gardner, it is. Just making sure. Miranda, you have anything new to say? Probably not. but hey.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finished. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well.
As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Just a reminder, I'm not Cerberus. I just happen to be wearing the armor, using all your equipment, and so on and so forth.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Why?
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
Goodbye. Cerberus protection? Tell me
You
that.
seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
They appreciate you?
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course, Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity, genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Tell me about your father.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them.
Ha.
That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard.
Yeah,
The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
I mean, you don't know what you were before you were genetically altered. Because you weren't you know what I mean.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
So, mother then?
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Oh, we already said that. Well, thanks for talking. We'll eventually meet this father.
Thanks for your
of yours,
time,
I'm
Miranda.
sure.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Alright, we'll go around and give everybody a talking to again. You have anything new to say, Chocolates?
How may I help you, Commander?
We're still looking for your, ice, whatever, I forget its exact name. Those are all the same. See ya.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Ooh, we need to ask Eddie what's, the deal with the forward batteries. Main batteries, I guess they are. Nobody's sleeping right now. Not here to bother you, I'm here to bother her.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Alright. More codex. I'll read those. Probably beginning of the next episode. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. Let's... Nobody's over here. Z doesn't really talk to us. Let's go hang out with... See if Jacob and Morden has anything new to say. The camera moves so slow. Get me in. Get out of here. Jacob, anything new to say?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I want to talk.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done.
Thanks.
Keep on
I
track, and maybe
know what
we'll
I
figure this
did.
out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific, or are you just checking in?
I mean, you don't have to be so formal. We're just chilling.
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too.
Yeah,
The more
you'll
good
get
you
to
do,
Reapers
the
eventually,
less they
pal.
want to admit that something needed doing.
you join Cerberus?
What led you to Cerberus?
I assume we
The
haven't had
Alliance
this
sidelined
conversation
me after
before.
Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't mind their methods, then?
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Right. So, tell me about some of the good stuff you've
What
done.
was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
That feels like that should have been reported.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Okay, but I'm not people, I'm Shepard. You know about me and the Reaper. I feel like I should know what happens. Well, you're still... Well, you took a stand.
You
then.
make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
Was it like all my goth makeup? Did I not like that? I don't think it fits a soldier. They're kind of right. You always this sad? I mean, thanks for thinking about it.
It's nice to know someone like you is thinking about me.
Knowing the real story was hard. It felt like... Well, maybe this isn't really appropriate, Shepard. Commander, I should get back to my duties. Everything has to be perfect if we're going to survive this.
I mean, you sound nervous.
Did I put you off, Jacob? You seem rattled.
That's enough for now, Commander. We can talk later.
Something of a paragon. I think we have to choose your stuff. Oh yeah, I recognize your general shape from the first game, the Vindicator Battle Rifle. A battle rifle favored by assassins and elite mercenaries that fires in highly accurate 5-round bursts and can be pulsed for rapid fire. I'm mispronouncing every single word. Deadly at any range and effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. Upgrades the Avenger assault rifle. Is this just a better version of the Avenger then? Manufactured by Atlantis Risk Control Services for the Blue Suns Mercenary Group. The Vindicator is quickly gaining popularity in the Terminus systems. Yeah, you wield that now. Still ain't got a new assault rifle. Oh, I said it that way. Assault rifle. And you can keep wielding the Matic. Try to keep some people's equipment different. All right, let's go talk with Jacob. Jacob, Joker. They both begin with
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother
and
back.
everybody else.
And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Yeah, we'll help. You don't get to look out the window. Joker.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back.
Hell
That's
yeah.
great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
How are things up here?
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output, and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I mean, it does have a mute button.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
That's all the same. Say it.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Toodles. Alright, that's thems. Who do we talk with now? I think we've gotten everybody. I guess we could try and talk with Zaid again, but he didn't really want to say anything the first time. Let's just to make sure we don't miss anything. Let's talk with Zaid and see if it says anything. If you're badly wounded, take cover. I know where you live now, Zaid. You can't fool me anymore.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz.
Oh, don't do that with your neck.
The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
Maybe Cerberus didn't put us back together completely.
This mission takes me back.
How so?
So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy. Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since.
Huh.
I should let you go.
Okay.
Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright. So he does say stuff. Alright then. I guess the next move... Actually, let's head up here and see what upgrades we can get from the ship. Or anybody else. I'm not quite sure how these upgrades work yet, I don't think. We certainly don't have enough money for those. What armor we got? Oh, we can upgrade our tech damage for very cheap. Standard Omni tools are calibrated with a wide neural input tolerance range so they can be used effectively by any race. By tuning the inputs of the Omni tool to match the specific neural patterns of the user, responsiveness and power can be greatly increased. Once tuned in this manner, the Omni tool is almost unusable by anyone but the wearer, and it must be constantly recalibrated to settle neural shifts. Plus 10 tech power. That's good because that's what we use. And that was like only 450. That was cheap. Also, that counted as... Oh, right. One more... I remember this. More tech damage upgrade. Requires... how much? What prototypes we got? Cerberus assault armor? Chitin armor? More ammo? Maybe. Ugh. More heavy skin weave to get that. Heavy weapons, shields, and health. What about this? Negotiation bonus. Tech and biotic and storm... I don't know what storm speed is. Built specifically for Cerberus field officers, the Inferno armor has a VI dedicated to recognizing signs of stress and medical trauma. This application helps assess soldiers, but can be useful in any high-risk situations. The Inferno's microframe computer also manages biotic amp and omni-tool power, and microservers help the wearer's movements to counteract the armor's weight. Cerberus assault armor is designed for shock troops, who are expected to turn the tide of battle against creatures or forces that would decimate normal soldiers. The troops demanded 3 things in its design: shields and armor thick enough to last against a superior foe, and a rechargeable pack to extend a heavy weapons power cell. The only drawback of the power of the armor is its weight, which the troops carry as a point of pride. They have a saying, out of shape going in shape coming out. Yeah, might as well. Alright. Can we? We're close to ending this episode, so I think I'm just gonna go up to my room. And I'm trying to, like, where's the place where we, change our armor? Here it is. Oh, if we go with the Cerberus assault armor, we can't make any changes. Ugh. And it looks bad. I mean, yeah, it might upgrade us, but if it looks bad, what's the point of using it? Let's change out the helmet. Go with no helmet. Get the N7 helmet at the very least, yeah. Breather helmet, which is... You can't see our beautiful face in it. The visor... I don't think it suits us, really. Or the recon hood, which really doesn't suit us. We'll go with the regular old N7 helmet. That looks nice. Chestplate, can't change it. Shoulder guards, can't change it. Gauntlets, greaves. Change out the material. There we go, it's shinier now. Let's keep it black. Is that like a darker black? Oh yeah, it's a darker black. When do we do that? Oh yeah, even more red. Do we have like a white? What does that look? I think the extra red looks good. Pattern. We have like the red stripe down our helmet, across our body, the weird camo. Would probably look better if it wasn't like that red. Oh, I don't think we can change that red. Yes, we can. Like here for when we're on an ice planet, and this for when we want to look slightly bloody. I think we'll just stick with like the red stripe down the middle of the helmet, like, is so iconic, I feel. Oh, it also no. That just keep the pattern on the helmet and keep it red. And just a reminder what casual appearances we can have. That's what we normally have, but it has Cerberus logos all over it. That, which is, I don't think we have. That, normal thing, the hoodie that I see everywhere, and a way too formal dress. I just don't think I like having the Cerberus logo right on us, and this is too different. I think the outfit Chockless has is it's anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. Next time on whatever game this is, Mass Effect 2, we're gonna leave Omega. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna leave Omega and then we're gonna do whatever quest I decide to do next. So I'm gonna see you all next time. Bye!